What do people think the church is wrong about? And I'm very open to hearing whatever you think. I won't be offended, I promise.
Wow.
So what do you think we would be incorrect about in our teachings?
Oh, that's a great question. Want me to go first?
You might have seen him before or heard Father Kyle Manno's tough questions. The priest brings sidewalk evangelization to the streets of New York and around the world with his popular YouTube series, Priest with a Mic. Father Manno is the vocation director of the Diocese of Rockford, Illinois. His online ministry is widely popular with as many as 600,000 views. He joins us now. Father, thank you for joining us.
Hello, I'm glad to be here.
So you're not what we might typically imagine as a priest serving in a parish. What gave you the idea to go out on the streets and talk to people, and what is their reaction normally like?
Yeah, really where it began, like the genesis of going out to the street and meeting random people where they're at, began about 2.5 years ago. I made a video for a youth conference with my bishop and another priest where we got in the car, we did carpool karaoke, sang some songs, asked the bishop some questions, and then the diocese posted it online, and in just about a week, it got over 500,000 views. And then I was getting emails from people in the US, but around the entire world, the Philippines, Ghana, India, all over the place. And so I saw this like influx of how much this one video was impacting people. So I went to prayer and I was like, all right, Lord, what do we do next? And he really put on my heart, like, go to the street, be a physical sign of God in the world, and meet anyone where they're at.
So you've done Priest with a Mic in a few places, like you said, New York City, Chicago, Rome. Have you heard God's voice in the people you meet, even non-believers?
Oh, yeah, completely. It's amazing. There was one lady I actually spoke to, she was atheist. And it's amazing when talking to her and discovering truth with her, you know, she really wanted to know, like, well, I want to be hard facts. Like, it's better be science. And so I said to her, you know, God is truth. And if science is truth, then that reveals God. So she talked about the Big Bang Theory, and I said, did you know that actually a Catholic priest came up with the theory of the Big Bang? And she was blown away. And so for a moment, even for this atheist, I could see truth kind of like opening up in her mind and part of her heart being open, because she was like, oh, did not know. And so it's amazing to see people even far from the church have those little moments of insight, but then little aha moments, which is awesome.
So when you talk to someone like that who isn't necessarily Catholic, what other things do they want to know about the faith or the church?
Yeah, it's amazing. The way I actually do it is I just stand there and we're like in downtown LA or Rome or New York City, Times Square. And I just go, excuse me, can I talk to you? And trying to get random people, and you don't know who you get. And what I'll specifically ask them is, you know, do you have any faith background? And when they're atheist, they have different things across the board, but mainly they want to know, why am I out there? Why is there a Catholic priest in the middle of the street asking questions? And what's also funny about it is, like, New York and LA, there's like people in costumes, Mickey Mouse, you know, Superman, trying to take pictures, make money. So sometimes they don't believe I'm a priest. They're like, is that a costume? Is this fake? So they always want to know, they're intrigued, why are you there?
Social media can have a double-edged sword. It can be a double-edged sword sometimes, with a lot of great things online, but also some that aren't. What can the church do better to harness the positives of social media?
Yeah, I think it goes with everything that exists in the world, that we can either use God's creations for his glory and for good, or we can manipulate in a negative way God's beautiful creation. So specifically to social media, we can't be afraid to be out there showing the joy of the gospel. And that doesn't mean that every single video you have to explicitly talk about the love of Jesus Christ. But if you're pronouncing yourself as a Christian, you need to show that you're joyful, right? Nobody's converted by a super melancholy, unhappy person. And so I think what the church needs to do is not be afraid to just show the normalcy and the joy of the average Catholic. And I think that's why the Priest with a Mic and my Instagram and Facebook is so fruitful, is because people's image of a priest aren't typically joyful, myself included. Growing up, I imagine the priest is an old, decrepit man, not possibly somebody young who liked to laugh or make jokes. So I think it's just a lot through social media, removing the stigma.
What are some of the key things you want to accomplish through your street evangelization?
Yeah, the key, or really the main focus is, yeah, we want to hit people in the church, but primarily we want people to be able to watch the videos, hear the dialogue for those who are the atheists, those who are anti-Catholic. Those are the people who send me the negative comments and are like, "You're a priest, I don't like you, stop making videos." I'm like, great, that guy's got passion. I want to know that passion, and I want to talk to him about it.
The priest with the mic, Father Kyle Manno, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.